when that was happening right then and there, for me, I really got to the point where it's like, for me, this is only Tony. Who cares? Who cares? But what did stick, boom, when I said that, who cares? But what did stick is your book, Dr. Wu. That Conscious Dying. It stuck like peanut butter and jelly because it took me back. And like I said, this part just went into layers so quick of my emotions that that book hit home about my dad when we were there with him in hospice and everything and stuff. And we really wanted to hold back on the morphine. Leave it. And the reason why is because I remember my mom and we sat and talked about it just briefly, just me, her, and my cousin Liz, right? The only daughter they had. And we said, okay, if we take the morphine, it'll not cure, but it will lessen the pain of the deterioration of his body. But it takes away up here, his consciousness. Oh God, it was no longer do we sign or does she sign? That's where it got to the root, is the consciousness, taking that away from him, having him to look at us, and he's trying to say something, but the mobility of the muscles can't because of the morphine. It obstructs all of that, of the anatomy, the musculature to speak, the voice. And it's like, gosh, it's damn if you do and damn if you don't. But ever since being a patient of Dr. Wu and learning from acupuncture, and then that book she read or she wrote and everything, if only then what I know now, man, we could have said, Ma, hey, let's get Dr. Wu out here. You know what I mean? Or Dad, we should have been taking acupuncture and maybe some therapy during those times when you were going through the pains because you were so stubborn, or in my case, I put it in those times when you were like so freaking rude to Mom. Oh my gosh, the love of your life and everything. You could have been taking some acupuncture, some breathing, something to get you out of that rut and away from that TV and the politics and stuff. And then you would have enjoyed a better life at your last years of what it's like to do crossword with her, you know what I mean? Or to sit there and just hold her hand and watch a show that she likes to watch and everything, you know what I mean? Or just shut everything off in the house and just you two talking and holding hands. You lost all those opportunities. That is a wonderful, for what it's worth, a written book that I think that we all, I believe and feel that we should all go through with our loved ones that are ready to take that, ready to let go. And I think it does justice for us to now know to have that experience to prepare and to saying, hey, Ma, we're doing it with Dad or brother, sister. Hey, look, this is what we're going to do for you, and prepare you when you're ready to let go, when you're ready. And then, you know what I mean? And I think with acupuncture, healing, I mean, who's to say that if someone says, I don't know if acupuncture, but what if that person says, I remember taking that therapy with the herbs and soaking my feet. This is what Dr. Wu used to do, girls. Can you go find some, boil it, and put my feet, or if I'm laying on the bed, take a sponge. If that's what it takes for me mentally, as I'm going through the phase, to be more conscious along the way, to speak to my daughters, well, guess what? That's tangible. That's tangible. There's no telepathic. That's tangible. And I think for me, as a human being, to go through that phase as I'm withering away to get ready, as I call it, ready to dance and sing with the angels, that would be the way that I want to go, to be honest with you. And with that, with my daughters, I know my daughters may want to ask like I've asked of my dad, and I know I'm going to ask the thing of my mother. I've done it living, I will ask again after she passes away. It's like saying, Mom, did I do okay? Did I do it right for what it's worth? Did I do enough to prepare you? Did we do enough to prepare you as when you decided to let go? And maybe, I'll never know, but maybe when someone says, so Tony, how did your mom let go? She had let go on her terms, but I can only say this. I think she let go at a pleasing moment in her life because she was not afraid. She believed in her spirituality of this higher power, this God, Jesus, angels, and she believed in it. And that's why she wasn't afraid. And she believed in her faith, right? Her culture. But I think at the same time, what she's done for us is it reassured us in the living that we're still here, that we did okay. And man, this was an awesome experience of going through this, as the title of the book's Conscious Dying. So it's not just for the person, but it's also for the surviving family members to move on and say, so we did do okay. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. So thank you.
Well,